Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Costanzo, and today we're going to be talking about social emotional learning, which you will sometimes hear me refer to as SEL, and we're going to talk about it in regards to distance learning and using technology. As we all know, our students have been thrown into this virtual world over the last couple years, so we've had to find creative ways to still meet those social and emotional needs. What is social emotional learning? It's just like it sounds. It is teaching our students about their emotions, how to control their emotions, and how to have appropriate social skills and what that looks like. So we really want our students to be able to identify their feelings, know how to work through those feelings, and know how to positively interact with their peers. There are 5 key components to social emotional learning. The first one being self-awareness. We really want our students to be able to identify their feelings, their goals, and really just know themselves. And then, number 2, they can take that information and learn self-management skills. So once they are able to recognize those feelings, they will know how to manage them. They will have control over their emotions. They'll know how to cope and adapt with certain feelings and situations and things like that. The third one is social awareness. This is their social skills. It's compassion for others and having understanding of various backgrounds and being accepting of different cultures and things like that. The fourth one is relationship skills. That is how they communicate with each other, how they solve conflicts, listening to their peers, and acting appropriately with others. Lastly, number 5 is responsible decision making. That is making good choices that impacts not only themselves but others, and making sure that those choices are the safest choice and the best choice that they can be making. Why is social emotional learning important? First, it increases the self-esteem of our students. It allows them to have more confidence, and it promotes positive relationships with themselves and others, and it helps students achieve academically, and it can have lifelong positive impacts on our students. We've learned over the years that students who experience social emotional learning are more likely to graduate high school, have better mental health as adults, and have healthy future relationships with others, and often go on to have career success in whatever it is that they choose to be. But how has remote learning affected SEL? Well, since our students are now sometimes behind a screen and doing remote instruction, there is a lack of peer interaction. There's a lack of teacher encouragement, which can lead to a lack of motivation in our students, and hence creates feelings of loneliness, sadness, and unfortunately stress in our students. So our students miss coming to school and seeing their friends. They miss working together, and that takes its toll. And they also miss, high fives from their teachers and pats on the back like, hey, good job, and helping them walk through different problems to help them come to their solution. And all of this leads to a lack of motivation. Who am I doing this for? Why am I doing this? Why is this important? Our students struggle with that. And it's hard for them to create that kind of work and home life balance that's even hard for us as adults to learn how to do. And of course, this leads to the feelings of loneliness, sadness, and stress amongst our students. So what should we do? We should be encouraging our students to be involved in their learning, have them take control of their assignments based on things that interest them, have them help create the class schedules, and allow for remote peer collaboration and communication. Maybe parents can share phone numbers and have students call each other to check in and just talk. And we can still have partner projects and things like that in the classroom. But how do we do it? We use technology. We will have live meetings at set times via Zoom or Google Meet, and that gives the students the opportunity to still see each other face to face. We'll use breakout rooms when students are working with partners or small groups so they can chat amongst themselves. We will have students share audio clips, pictures, drawings for assignments instead of just doing worksheets, things that allow them to really express themselves. And I'll get creative with my instruction using videos, read-alouds, and make games online that align to our standards. As a teacher, I'll promote SEL by communicating with you at least once a week with your preferred method of communication. I'll be using TPR, which is total physical response. This is something I've learned in the past, and it just means I will be very engaged in our conversations. I will be smiling, giving virtual high fives, using a lot of hand gestures and things like that. I'll get to know my students individually and use that to personalize feedback and instruction to them. I can't wait to learn about their interests and background knowledge. Ways you can promote social emotional learning at home is talk with your child. See how they're feeling, how they're doing. Know what they might be struggling with or something that they're really, really excited to work on. Promote positive coping skills with your child. Teach them ways that they can handle some of the emotions that they might be feeling and model those coping skills whenever possible. Be involved in their learning. Feel free to log on to their accounts and look at their work and help them with assignments. And I always encourage my families to get outside. If you're ever feeling stressed or overwhelmed, or your child is, please get outside. It can work wonders and really turn around the entire day. And as always, please reach out with any questions or concerns. I have additional resources that I can always send to you to help us navigate this virtual world. I want to thank you for listening, and I look forward to working with you all.